So you were saying there's some real potential issues with the idea of pursuing a kind of policy of universal vaccination, escape mutants.
So this gets to fundamentals of basically Darwinian evolution. What the term escape mutants refers to is virus isolates that are no longer as susceptible to the control of infection and spread provided by the immune response generated from the vaccine. So they are escaping immune surveillance provided by the vaccine. That's the nature of the term escape mutants. There's another paper out recently that shows that the mutation rate of this coronavirus is much higher than we had previously estimated. The way it works with virology, it's as if you're breeding a dog and you have a litter of dogs, and you'll know that if you have 6 dogs, 1 or 2 of those are going to be pretty good keepers, and you might want to sell the other ones off. For instance, if you're breeding for the ability to hunt. In the case of a virus, it's like the parent virus has millions to billions of children, and many of those have genetic modifications, mutations, that make them genetically different from the source virus. And this works for viruses because a small number of particles infecting a third person, another person, is sufficient to rekindle the whole infection cycle. I was talking to a friend of mine, Chad Roy, who's a primatologist that's working with the SARS coronavirus down at the Tulane Regional Primate Research Center. He has some interesting data that's going to come out soon, where they're tracking the evolution of the virus during the course of infection in a given primate. And in his case, he was fascinated that he was seeing evolution of virus strains to become more able to infect gut, and were actually hiding in the gut. So this process of evolution, which also, by the way, occurs with the AIDS virus, you can track the genetic changes in the AIDS virus during the course of an infection. It's amazing to watch. Anytime a virus is infecting a host, it's generating these mutations all the time. Those mutations are constantly being selected for fitness, is the technical term, right? The Darwinian term. They're being selected for fitness to reproduce. And what that means is that the environment of the host has things which restrict our immune system, is the notable one, restrict the ability of the virus to replicate and spread. And the virus and the host are in a constant battle where our immune systems are adapting to try to control that virus, and the virus is constantly escaping those adaptations.